Well, just off the next half-hour blip. Gonna have to ignore the noise. I've got a link down in the description of the video to my coffee account. I've got a goal on there. Yeah, okay. 2,500 may seem incredibly intimidating, but that is bang on what I need for a new PC. And when I get that new PC, I will be getting solid state drives. So you won't hear that noise in my videos or my live streams. I'm also in the process of probably going to be doing some Halo or some Minecraft on YouTube sometime soon. So keep an eye out for that. That will be live. What am I? I am 5 minutes out. Alright. When the time ticks over to the top of the hour here, because I know it's usually a few minutes till it, a couple minutes at least till it stuffs, I'll come back and we can just watch these boats jump a little bit further. At the moment they're a hop, skip and they're in Australian waters and have been for some time. If I zoom out, which should annoy some people because it flashes white. So, if I'm not mistaken, New Zealand and Australia share custody of the Tasman Sea, this area in here. I'll get the ruler out so I can do this. I hope I've got it about right. Ignore the bearing and the information there. If I've got it right, that's about the border where it goes from being New Zealand waters to Australian waters. So it would be, I just saw the boats jump. You didn't because I wasn't zoomed in, but they just did, which means we must be coming up time for a big jump. It's 7, 8. Okay, it's to do with the way they scaled this. I like the software they're using to do it, but yeah, because yeah, so no, that's still in the spot with the stats from the last one. So yeah, I'm going to shut up, turn the mic off, let this one go. I'll come back and update when it has jumped over, because he's almost on the correct one. I'll put it on his nose. Alright, talk at you in a little bit. And I'm back. As you can see, that was a jump and a half. Alright, I need to get rid of the ruler because heck. Let's see if I can. Oh, hey, only just. Mr. Lucky, what? You crossed over the path you should have been doing, but I see your track. You're coming out here, and then you're gonna drive back in, because then you'll come up here and be roughly in the right spot to cross over. Just watch the reef and the shadow part. In fact, if I was to go to a hybrid map, which shows it a bit clearer, what I'm talking about there. Yeah. Greece, sorry. Mike Carter, 6.1 knots. He's coming along nicely. He's on the same heading he was last time, so that's a little bit interesting. And Hullabaloo, yeah, stayed on the same heading. Again, stick a point on the nose of Hullabaloo and kind of out about here. He maintains the correct heading, very little deviance. He should be about 13 nautical miles out from the correct line. So, what are you doing? Let's put that right there. If he was to turn and go straight to finish, he would probably be on a good line for most of it. And he's looking at about 30 nautical miles. Now, Greece is, well, he's kind of on the right path. He's a little bit off, but he's kind of on the right path. And Mr. Lucky, if he turns at the next jump, it'd be if he turns his bearing and starts heading on this one, he's all but destined to be in the right spot at the right time. So, yeah. I will leave that line on Mr. Lucky, just so we can keep track of him. Oh man. Now it's asking control plus. Didn't need that before. Frontier's all the way down here. Still got 133 nautical miles before he's anywhere close. Yeah, he's going along nicely, 7.1 knots. And if I can find him, Crocus. It's Craig Ainsley at the helm. 313 nautical miles. 6.4. He's steady, but man, Is he taking his sweet time? Is he ever taking his sweet time? If we get back up here. Oh, I know why it wants control zoom. It wants that because I am in ruler mode. So, yeah. And as you can see, just a little bit north of Gold Coast. Just a little bit south of Brisbane, central Brisbane. You're looking at the finish line right there. So, we shall wait and see. This is not quite as interesting as I thought it might be. If Allegretti and Mr. Lucky stayed closer and Hullabaloo was going to join where I thought they would, yeah, I can see. But at the moment, he's second in line, third in line, and fourth in line, respectively. So, yeah. I'll be back on the next jump. And this time I won't waste 15 minutes of the video looking out for it. We are not far from another jump. I thought I'd let you guys see it. It's probably going to be a little bit, but yeah. Huh. Apparently there's a picture of the race available for £9. £9? Probably close to 18 or 19 New Zealand dollars, and you're looking at maybe $5 or $6 for shipping on top of that. Yeah, nah, I'll pass. I mean, the tracks would make a freaking beautiful picture. If I wanted that, oh man, control scroll, I could just zoom right out. No. Screenshot that, given they aren't quite all done. And print that off. In fact, I would probably do that. I mean, it's that simple. So, we are. Only thing I like about control scroll is it doesn't flash stupid in my face. We are actually not far away from a little jump. Little jump is probably going to be a big one. Mr. Lucky will be inside here. Grace will be inside here. Hullabaloo will be getting closer. Yeah. I'm also watching someone play around with some code for OBS bot camera on Twitch. Yeah, it's C#. Don't get me started. And sure the hell don't get me to code anything in it, because this guy reckons it's a complete hack job what he's up to. It'd be worse than a complete hack job if I was on it. Holy shoot, would it ever? Yeah. Nah. It's due to update jump anytime. Apparently it updated. Positions of the boats are still not updated though. Either that or they haven't gone far in the last half hour. Elapsed time 10 days, 12 hours, 30 minutes. We will be looking at a little bit better than that by the time these guys cross the finish line. So yeah, I mean, Sarah Malcolm Dixon has been absolutely fucking partying for the last, well, at this rate, almost 12 hours, almost 10 hours. 10 days, 1 hour. He crossed it in record time. Oh, almost record time. It was it was a decent run. In fact, if we were to, he's the brown line, if we were to trace this line all the way back, you wait for the rendering chunks to catch up because I don't have a really good PC, which is why I've got that coffee goal. You can see where he's been, and he came out. It looks like he came out of New Plymouth and jived around a little bit. To be honest with you. Yeah. Okay, he's the brown line. Zoom up on him a little bit. So, he came out, had a little drive up here. He flung himself around over here. Don't ask me why he did that. He ripped the 90-degree corner there. 45 degrees over here. Jeepers, man. He's going a bit fast for his own self. Basically 180'd himself there and then corrected. Jeepers. Is this guy drunk or something? Because there's another 90. That's basically a 90. That's another 90. And a 90 and a 90? Jeepers, this guy liked the jive. And then he does a few weird squiggles up here. Does a bit of a 90. Hits a 90, hits a 90. And there'll be about 50-degree corner there. And then he's just bouncing. Obviously a few waves knocked him off course or something. And he's home and hosed. So yeah. Actually, that looks like they Nah. I was gonna say zoom down, it actually looks like it's closer to where I expected them to be, but yeah. Alright. I'll get that rule out again. Just because I like to show you this. Okay, Mr. Lucky, almost to the finish. If he was to go almost straight, he'd go straight into Kurangata. But he's slowed down quite a bit, 6.6 knots. And yeah, his distance to finish 31.6, 30.99 is what I've got on my measure rope there. So if I was to come into the center, well, I should be able to see roughly where his transponder is by going into, it's about there, so it's not quite center in the boat. Old Ali Grease, Mike Carter 6.1, so slightly slower. 32 nautical miles, that adds up. His transponder's almost on the tip of his boat. And Hullabaloo is about 30 nautical miles if you conclude that he's wanting to come over this way a little bit more before he turns. He is only 13 nautical miles off course. So, yeah, that's the update. Next update, well, it'll be next video when they're all, I'll wait probably a couple of hours and when they're in the middle here kind of thing, a bit closer together, I'll do another update. So yeah, in the meantime, stay safe, enjoy the updates, I'll catch you in the next one.